Eagle plumes.
Come on in.
Alrighty.
So here we are at Eagle Plume's. It's been here since 1917.
Mm-hmm.
And it's comprised of two different things. Well, many things, but one thing is the collection. So a lot of the older things that you see on the walls, lacrosse sticks, baskets, beadwork, all throughout the store. And the collection has been amassed over the last 100 or so years. Well, and before that, actually. This dress over here is an Ogallala Lakota dress, and it was brought in by a gal. Her name was Mrs. White Rabbit. She was from Denver, part of that early migration to the cities by Native Americans. This was her dress, and she had a number of children and grandchildren, and they were all starting to fight over who was going to get the dress. And so she brought it up to Charles, Eagle Plume, and asked him if he would buy it from her and display it so her family could always come up and visit it.
Wonderful.
So he did.
So they all get to share the dress.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a turtle design right here. It's all fully beaded. And as you can see, it's a little ripped here. But that's the beautiful thing about the collection is, there's collections in museums, but this collection is kind of right here. You're able to see it and touch it and interact with it.
Right.
Parfleshes. So these were like suitcases.
Oh, wow.
Made out of rawhide and painted. So you could store food or, clothing, personal items, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Would be stored in those. Art by Arthur Shortbow. He's an Ogallala Lakota artist.
On the wall here, too.
On the wall there, too.
Yes.
So he's here usually in July of every year.
Okay.
Again, more beadwork. And I'm Northern Cheyenne. Tribes in Montana. So this is my favorite thing here.
Okay. So this is artifacts from your tradition.
Yeah, this is part of the collection as well. This is Cheyenne money dress. These are dentilium shells. These are bone beads called hair pipe that were imported from the Netherlands.
Wow.
And this is an elk tooth dress. So there's only a few real elk teeth on here. This was a style that was worn by Crow women in Montana back around the turn of the century. So they would carve bone to look like elk teeth.
Interesting. This beadwork is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's everywhere. That
Wow.
was Charles's favorite thing, and I think Mrs. Perkins' favorite thing.
Beautiful.
So we have pottery from the Pueblos in the Southwest. Again, more collection things. And men seem to like this corner. This is weaponry.
Okay.
And this is actually a helmet out of armadillo from a tribe that's now extinct from Texas. The Karankawa or Karankawa.
That's so interesting. Look at that.
Yeah. Rifle cases. This is called a skull cracker with a very long handle so it could be used on horseback.
Uh-huh.
This is all old, what we call pawn jewelry, and most of it comes out of estates. Dates from the 1930s up to the 1970s in there.
It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Some of our former owners.
Mm-hmm.
Weaponry again. This top one is my favorite. That's a Colt Lightning.
Oh.
Kind of an Annie Oakley gun. I shot it before. It's really kind of fun. This is what's called a spit gun. Here's just a copy of what Remington imagined it as. But
oh, sure.
a lot of the native men would cut off the end so it was a little more manageable on horseback.
Sure.
When they were hunting buffalo. And because the metal was so rare, they would take the end of the barrel, and this is actually made into a hide scraper for a woman, a
Oh,
wife,
wow.
a mother, sister. So you see on the top, it's got a flintlock mechanism.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a patch and ball gun. So you would have to load it with,
Sure.
yeah.
Wow. Very cool.
Jewelry everywhere, old furniture. This is one of our favorite things. There's earrings, $36 and under in all of these stores. This used to be in a hardware store.
That's a cool little thing.
Yeah.
Zuni buttons.
So there's more upstairs, more beadwork, more collection.
Shall we go?
Baskets, sure.
All right.
So this is a beaded saddle blanket, probably Lakota.
Wow.
And then once you get up top, you can turn around. There's a collection of pipe bags.
Yep.
And I apologize, some of our lights are on the fritz up here, but we're asking some things that have been here.
Yeah.
This chair was here when the store opened in 1917.
Wow.
And again, you were talking about Anasazi pottery.
Uh-huh.
I love this one.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So the handle is a burden basket with things in it.
That
and
is
then
so
behind
neat.
you are actual burden baskets.
Yes. So what is a burden? It's where you carry your burdens in the basket, right?
Yeah, so these are all made, well, a lot of them in California in the Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a Pomo burden basket. And so in practice, a tump line or a woven band would be stretched from one side to the other, and it would go around your forehead.
Okay. Yeah.
And this would rest on your back, so when you were gathering,
Yes.
you could just throw stuff in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very practical.
Yes, and beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
At the
Yeah.
same time. Yeah.
Right. That's gorgeous.
And there's, whatnot here and there.
Yeah.
More pottery from the collection. San Ildefonso, Parlychrome, Zuni, Santo Domingo, Laguna pottery, prehistoric pottery up there. Some not so prehistoric. Yeah, and of course things for sale.
Yes.
And this is Strange Owl. So this is the original Strange Owl. That's my great grandfather.
Wonderful.
And this is him as well. As a young man.
Yeah. Nice.
So as I mentioned, he was an informant for ethnologists back in the day. Yep.
Okay.
It smells good. Oh, yeah, sure.
I'll make you guys.
Oh no. This is all the Kachina collection.
Uh-huh.
And interestingly enough, Charles bought most of those from the Bald Paid Inn when it was the Bald Paid Inn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are Hopi, and these are Zuni, which are a little more rare because
These are Zuni, the bigger ones.
yeah, the Zunis kind of had a taboo against carving those for many years.
And why is that?
Well, because it's part of their ceremonial life, and
I love this. What is this? An owl with baby owls on it?
yeah,
In
that's
the-
Kamakama.
Wow. That's really neat.
So this is the collection jewelry. So a lot of it's older.
So when you say collection, you're talking about the original Eagle Plume
Yeah. So it
Collection,
was started
okay.
with Mrs. Perkins.
You're right. Okay.
These are
Wow.
Navajo man's bags or medicine man bags they would
Oh
carry.
my goodness.
Yeah, little piece of carved turquoise.
Yeah.
And then pottery by Maria, early bridals. And this is actually on my other side of the family. That's my great-grandfather, maternal great-grandfather on my dad's side. So he fought in the Civil War as well.
Uh-huh.
Him as a young man and older. Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. Thank you so much for giving me a tour.
Yeah, thank you.